Have you ever wondered how one small German sports car became one of the greatest performance machines ever created? Not because it was the fastest, not because it was the most expensive, but because it was born to win. This is the story of the legendary BMW E30 M3. By the early 1980s, BMW already had a strong reputation. Its slogan, "The ultimate driving machine," was becoming famous around the world. The company had built cars that drivers loved, balanced, reliable, and incredibly fun to drive. But on the racetrack, everything was changing. Mercedes-Benz was becoming stronger every season. Ford was winning championships. Audi had introduced revolutionary all-wheel drive technology. BMW needed something that could beat them all. The answer wasn't to build a bigger engine or a more luxurious car. Instead, BMW decided to build a race car that ordinary people could actually buy. At the time, international racing rules required manufacturers to sell thousands of road-going versions before a car could compete professionally. This rule was called homologation. Without enough production cars, there would be no racing. BMW accepted the challenge. Engineers took the standard E33 series and redesigned almost everything. The front fenders became wider, the rear arches grew larger, the roof pillar angle was slightly changed, the rear window became flatter, even the trunk lid and rear spoiler were redesigned, simply to improve aerodynamics at high speed. Every single panel had a purpose. Nothing was added just for appearance. Under the hood, BMW created something completely new, the legendary S14 engine, a naturally aspirated four-cylinder developed using technology from BMW's Formula Racing program. It produced around 200 horsepower in its first version. That may not sound impressive today, but the car weighed only about 1,200 kilograms. More importantly, the engine loved high revs. It screamed past 7,000 revolutions per minute, delivering razor-sharp throttle response. Drivers immediately noticed something special. The steering felt incredibly precise. The chassis reacted instantly. Every corner felt alive. This wasn't just another sports sedan. It felt like a racing car with license plates. But BMW had built the E30 M3 for one reason only: not comfort, not luxury, not sales. It had been created to dominate motorsport, and very soon it would do exactly that. The moment the BMW E30 M3 entered competition, everything changed. Its first major battlefield was the Deutsche Tourenwagen Meisterschaft, better known as DTM. The competition was brutal. Mercedes, Ford, Alfa Romeo, every manufacturer wanted the championship. But the E30 M3 had one huge advantage. It wasn't simply adapted for racing. It had been built for racing. Season after season, it kept winning. Drivers praised its perfect balance, its predictable handling, and an engine that loved living at maximum RPM. The victories quickly multiplied, not only in Germany, but across Europe. The E30 M3 dominated touring car championships in Britain, Italy, Belgium, Australia, and many more. By the end of its career, it had collected well over 1,000 race victories, making it one of the most successful touring cars ever built. Its success completely transformed BMW's reputation. The letter M was no longer just another badge. It became a symbol of performance, of engineering, and of motorsport excellence. Without the E30 M3, later legends like the E46 M3, the E39 M5, or even today's M cars might never have existed. Production ended in 1991. Around 17,000 road cars had been built. At the time, it was simply another used BMW. Many were modified, some were crashed, others disappeared completely. Almost nobody imagined that one day the E30 M3 would become one of the most valuable BMWs in history. Today, clean examples often sell for more than $100,000. Rare Sport Evolution models can reach several hundred thousand. Collectors aren't buying horsepower. They're buying history. A machine built without compromise. A car created for one purpose: victory. Even after more than 40 years, the E30 M3 remains the benchmark. The car every sports sedan is compared against. Proof that sometimes true legends aren't measured by numbers. They're measured by the impact they leave behind. And few cars have changed the world of performance driving more than the BMW E30 M3.